outside foul territory. And that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. The wind of the pitch. That misses. And that's ball one. Strike one.
1-1.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So here's Murphy now. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
The Astros leading by a run here at the top of the second. That one out to right. And now maybe extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
One down. Adam Duvall at the plate. That one missed. Murphy over at second, one down. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's Orlando Arcia. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Over to Altuve. Got him. The double play cuts down to potential tying run.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in Houston, here's Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Morton back to work. Fastball for a strike. Morton, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 1 out, bases empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
One of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. And that's outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
One down, base is empty. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Out towards left center. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And he deals. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. And Acuna retired.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies, an all-star a season ago, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao.
Hey. 0-1.
The Stros leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Hit hard. That gets through.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first with one gone. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Abreu makes the grab, 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Minute Maid Park, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. The right-hander back to work. Way outside, ball one. Into center. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging leading off the bottom of the first. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gonna count 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Yordan Alvarez to the plate.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
In there at the knees for a strike.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Ouch.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 0-1. Bounce to third. Over to Albies. And that is the inning. 2 left for the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Valdez back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a 1-2. And that's in the dirt. That one not close. And it's 3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Sean Murphy. Doubled in his first AB. Line to left, and it stays fair.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Ball one, no strikes. Murphy, the runner at first with 2 gone. This ball's chopped on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. Strike 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Stepping in, Chas McCormick. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
One
Next
ball,
offering
two
is
strikes.
down low. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Two outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And the inning is over. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
The wide to kick the pitch.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Abreu makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the batting order turns over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And that one cutting but missing down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1-2 now on Acuna. That's hard hit in the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Out to short, Pena. Sends it across to first. And Albies is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Houston. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And the right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Myers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
That gets down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Second baseman,
Back to the top of the lineup. Jose Altuve up to hit here. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Myers off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Astros lead 1. They're up 2-0. Back here in Houston, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Austin Riley. The pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone! He hammers one out to right. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Olsen up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball. And a pitch. Fought off foul. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a full count. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle. And the pitch. Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And fouled off. Breaking ball inside. And the count even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Squares and gets it down the left side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now, Sean Murphy. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the...
Out there to center. He's under it. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 2-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now Adam Duvall. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. That's towards center. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Yordan Alvarez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That one ripped but foul. The 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olsen makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now back, first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And that's down and away. That's in there, and a count 2-1. And another ball. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there, and it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. On to first. That takes care of Abreu. And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Rafael Montero. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia. The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Really aggressive at the plate. That at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
So the lineup flips over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Gets under it and pops it up. Abreu drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Albies, the next to hit, takes outside. Action in the pen down there. Bennett Sousa, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Martinez, the right-hander, loosening up his way. This one swung on and hit well, way back there. And that ball is out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 3-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His second home run of the game. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it.
Bennett Sousa gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Outside low, and that is ball one. Base. Is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Olson off of first with 2 away. And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This to third. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show.
Leading up for the
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Acuna after it. And it's caught for the out.
the left fielder, number 20.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. Slow roller to third, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Tying run at the plate. Slap the other way, foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Soft contact in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Goes down looking.
Now who is this?
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
If you wouldn't mind, I'm a recline. I'm my own king. I don't stress the profit. Don't flaunt it unless you got it. I'm never waiting for checks. I get direct deposit. Trying to trash talk. Before you throw dirt on my name, you better bite your tongue like the cat's got it.
And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. And here is Sean Murphy. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty rips one to right. And a superb diving catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Duvall. 1 for 3. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for Atlanta.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
This to third. Good feed. That's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Astros 2. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And a pitch. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. 1 away.
Number 24. Designated hitter.
And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. You walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Altuve, the runner at second with one away. Line drive, base hit, coming home. He'll score, and it's a one-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Substitution now at second base. On the pinch run, Greg Kessinger. One out, runner at second. Now here is Jose Abreu.
Count 1-0.
Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Abreu.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tucker in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. In the air to left, down the line. And it gets fouled. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And fouled off. Tied at 4. By the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen.
Ah, that's strike 3. And the 3rd out, so we take a break.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Martinez. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. now at the plate. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Out front, rip foul.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
4-4 in the 9th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Ozzie Albies, the next to hit. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker on the move. And that quickly 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Chas McCormick. Ronaldo Lopez on the pitch here. And here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Tied at 4. Bounced out to short. Arcia throws across the diamond. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Jeremy Pena will hit next. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Riley drifts towards it, and there's 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jake Myers getting ready to hit. Lopez, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Okay. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And the Astros walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Five runs, 10 hits, no errors. They led 5 runners.